When you see me, you probably don't see a man with one testicle. You probably see a big, strong girl boss with nuts of steel. But I assure you, I have one testicle. And this is the story of how I lost my testicle and I got a Nintendo Switch. So, unlike this old fucking broken shirt implies, I did not lose my testicle due to testicular cancer. This was a gift from, I don't know, but it's a crappy shirt. Look at it. It's all torn up. It didn't used to be like that. But this is my Dead Testicle Society shirt. It used to say Society on the bottom, but it doesn't anymore. It got rubbed off. But this is how I lost it. So about a year ago, I woke up one day and fuck, what happened? I woke up and I hurt. When I walked, I hurt, and I don't know why. I didn't know why. So I took a shower and then I felt down and I was cleaning and then all of a sudden I feel this fucking my testicle, my right testicle is fucking hard. Like you feel it and it feels like there's like fucking something in there that's just hard. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? I'm scared. So naturally, I'm scared. So I just like, I asked my parents, like, what the fuck is this? What? And then we go to the doctors, and I'm in pain. I can't fucking walk. It hurts to walk. And we go to the fucking hospital, and they put some heat, like they get a heat pad. They get some doctors to, you know, see what's going on. Heat pad on it, the heat eventually wears it down to normal. And I think, oh great, it's all fixed. And that's what they think. They missed that. They said that I had a some sort of STD or something. I don't remember. Fucking, I've never had sex yet, so I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Why? How I got an STD? Uh, but yeah, that's what they thought, and I was like, okay, I guess I could have like been born with this, and like I just started to do shit now. But then, okay, so and then I was feeling good. I was feeling like, fuck, okay, things are good now. All every time this happens, I just have to put heat on it, and it works. So around 4 months go by, something like that, and it happens again. I wake up. I again didn't know what was going on. I just I thought like because when it first starts out, it just felt like um it just felt like my leg was slept in a wrong position. I was like I didn't think of it much, and then I took another shower because take a shower every day or something. And then I was cleaning, and then I was like fuck, it's there again. And I was like okay, we got this. I just have to put heat on it. I got a heat pad. I put it on. It didn't work. It didn't work. Around 4 hours go by. I'm still in pain. I can't walk. I'm just sitting there. It didn't work. The heat wasn't working like it was last time. And I was like, "Fuck! What's going on?" In my head, I was thinking maybe I just have to give it a couple more hours until the heat works. But a couple hours go by. We go to the doctors, not the hospital. We go to like a doctor, I think, just the doctors. And the doctor comes. She sees it. She thinks, oh, well, you've been diagnosed for this STD before or something. You must still have it. It must be doing it like harder, more extreme or something. I don't remember what she said exactly. And I was like, okay. She gave me some medicine that was gonna like fix it. And I was like, okay. We had a camping trip planned for the weekend, and my parents still thought I could go on that, even though I couldn't walk. And it was growing like the hardness of the right testicle was getting harder and bigger. But they gave me this medicine, so they thought I was going to be fine. So we went camping. Luckily, I brought this. One second. I brought this with me, and I was like, I sat in. We had an RV, and so I brought my 2DS with me, and I was just playing, and I thought so. then I sleep, and I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be good tomorrow. I had these antibiotics or whatever the hell they gave me. Next day, I wake up. It's fucking worse. It's the size of a round. Uh, let me. It's the fucking it's around the size of a baseball. A baseball, yeah. And it hurts even more. It doesn't hurt that much when I'm like, oh, it didn't hurt much when I was like sitting still or not moving. But each time I tried to like fucking adjust myself in the bed, it hurt really bad. And I was like, and they still made me go camping. They didn't take me home. I fucking had to camp, and that's part of the reason why I lost it. It's because my parents made me go camping, because the doctor said, well, if you went in sooner, then it could have gone back. They could have saved my right testicle. So, you know, I make fun of my parents every once in a while. I go like, "Whoa, you should give me $1 billion because you made me lose my right testicle." Shit like that. But I was playing on this for the entire camping trip. Everyone was doing camping shit, and I was playing on my DS. I bought Mario fucking Mario Maker, and now every time I see Mario Maker, I think of my testicle rotting off, because that's what happened. It fucking Anyway, let me go on with the story. So, after the camping trip, still not better. They take me to the hospital. I have to fucking. It hurts like shit to walk. It hurts really bad to walk. On the camping trip, someone brought their Oculus Quest, and the Quest was new at the time, so I was like, fuck, what is this? I want to try. And I tried to use it, but I couldn't because I was fucking like this, like hunchbacked over because of how much it hurt. So, I couldn't use the Quest. And they had a drone and shit. They had a fucking bunch of shit that they were doing, like a drone they were flying around, and I wanted to see it, but I couldn't because I couldn't walk. It was, But anyway, once we get back from the camping trip, we go to the doctor's office, and the hospital. I mean, the emergency room, and we go to like this fucking. So at the beginning, I thought I had testicular cancer. So, because I was like, "What? This seems like testicular cancer." Um, so at the beginning, I thought that's what I had, but I was like scared. Well, after they told me the STD thing, because I started to not believe that because of how it wasn't. I don't remember. It's a little foggy. This was like 2 years ago, or a year ago or something. A little more than a year ago. Um, but anyway, so they take me to I think it's called a urologist. They assigned so that they can check it out. So we go to the urologist, and he has to feel around. I'm so uncomfortable. This entire thing was uncomfortable because multiple fucking doctors and nurses and shit had to feel around my fucking testicles, and it was weird. And some were male and some were female. It was all really fucking weird. Um, so he feels around. He goes like, "Shit, you have testicular torsion, not whatever the fuck your doctor said." And I was like, "Fuck, what does that mean?" And he said, "Well, your testicle, you see, dead. It fucking killed itself. It twisted itself, and it died. We have to remove it." And I was like, I cried a little bit. The loss of my precious right testicle. That was my favorite testicle, because the other one has this little thing. I'm not gonna go into the detail. It's not weird. It's just my right one was my favorite, and I was like, I was crying at the loss of my right testicle. Like, ask any man, they'd cry at the loss of their testicle. I guarantee it. But yeah, and I was just I was really sad. Right testicle is gone. My mom called my dad to tell him, and then I think my brother got out of school because of it. It was a big event, and um, so yeah, and the doctor also talked about something where the foreskin was weird. It's normal. Everything's good now. But I don't have a foreskin. But I don't fucking I don't fucking remember. But yeah, so they had to remove it, And I wanted to keep it. I wanted to fucking keep it, as a gift, but they had to throw it away, so I couldn't keep it as a remembrance. Uh, but yeah. So once they removed it, uh, they put me under anesthesia or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, the shit that makes you sleep. And apparently, under that, I don't remember fucking that much shit. I made a bunch of Hitler jokes while under anesthesia or whatever the hell it's called, because Hitler also had one testicle. So I don't remember exactly what I did, but according to my parents, it wasn't, it was not okay, but it was fine. I remember the doctors laughing around with me. So I think I was really hitting the funny jokes. I think I was really cracking jokes and everyone was laughing. That's how I remember it, although I don't really remember it at all. Um, so yeah, and last thing I remember saying before passing out is I want a Nintendo Switch. So that's how. Remember at the beginning I said that's also how I got my Nintendo Switch. I remember saying, "Hey, I want a Nintendo Switch. You should give me a Nintendo Switch because you made me lose my right testicle. So fuck you." And that's what I said to my parents or something around that. And so I was under surgery. I woke up. I had a fucking apron on my, you know, no pants, and I had a big old fucking cotton fucking thing. I still have it on my testicles to keep them safe or something. And they wheelchaired me out, and we went to Walmart and we got a Nintendo Switch. We went to none in stock at any Walmart except this one where they had one Switch in stock, and I got a Nintendo Switch. So basically, I traded my right testicle for my Nintendo Switch, and that's basically the story. I also got Breath of the Wild and this Switch case and the Switch case as well. I just dropped the Nintendo 64 game. That's fine. But I wasn't able to go to school for a couple of days after. It was great because I was able to just play my Switch and I was able to walk now. It felt great, but my fucking testicle, it was the size of a fucking baseball. It was the size like that, and it was hard. And also I remember they fucking put a cat skin or whatever on my, and they said, "Oh, it's twisted." And I still go to that fucking doctor, the same doctor that misdiagnosed me for my testicle. I still go to them for like checkups and shit. I don't know why my parents haven't like changed doctors. I still go to them, even though they're part of the reason I lost my testicle, and so are my parents because they made me go camping instead of taking me to the hospital. But yeah, I couldn't walk, and I had to walk all around the hospital. I had to walk, and I walked fucking hunchback, trying to coddle my poor rotting testicle because it rotted. That's what happened. It rotted in the thing while it was twisted 2.5 times. They were shocked that I was like not crying and shit because of how many times it twisted and how much it should hurt. But I was like babying it, making sure that I could walk. It was crazy. But in the end, I got a Nintendo Switch, so it was kind of worth it. Yeah. Bye.